This woman thought she could talk her way out of this case, but the
Vo. So she thinks she can charm her way out of a felony possession charge with 5 kids. And a pass with CPS. Buckle up. This judge isn't here for excuses and neither are we. Let's see what she's really facing.
the judge is not believing her. Let's see what happens.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR 001448W State versus Victoria Lopez. I have parties announced for the record for the state.
Senator Sadelman.
Defense.
Doug Campbell for Ms. Lopez.
And are you Ms. Lopez?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge Victoria's she's got an addiction. She'd like to get assistance for that addiction. She also has 5 children under the age of 18 that she cares for. She's got a job at an insurance company. She would like a chance to continue her life out there in the world. With that in mind, I know the court is going to order a path evaluation, and we'd ask the court to allow her to do the path evaluation out there.
So who are your children with now?
My mother's currently watching. 4 of them have graduated already.
So what are your children's ages?
I have the oldest is 21, 18, 20. My 17-year-old graduated early. And then the ages 2, 8, 14.
Alright, so is child protective...
Vo. Okay, let's pause. CPS involvement isn't automatic. For them to step in, especially with removal or placement, there's usually serious instability. Think drugs, abuse, or neglect. Have you ever known someone caught in that system? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This gets complicated fast.
Services good in your life? Yes. Alright, so did they place your children with your mom? That's either yes or no.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Alright, so your life has been terminated? No. So why were you with this guy? And this is from, I guess, 2023? So why were you with him?
It's a bad mistake.
No, I mean, these are choices. Did he force you to be with him? No. So that was a choice you made to hang your star to him. So why would you be with him? And you have children.
At the time I was homeless at that time. I do have an apartment now. I've had an apartment for about 4 months now, and I've come a long way from that time in my life.
So who lives with you at that apartment?
Currently me, my 14-year-old,
And cost.
that's all, man. It's me and my 14-year-old.
And why were you stealing at Melrose?
I needed some clothes.
And when's the last time you used?
When I had got caught, my last.
Vo. Notice something. She first says she hasn't used in months, then admits she used around her last arrest. That's the courtroom version of a red flag. Judges spot that in seconds. And trust me, credibility is everything when you're asking for leniency.
Maybe about 3-4 months ago. 3 months ago.
Which I think she needs to last.
No, I'm sorry, my last arrest, yes, correct.
So your last arrest was 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah. And that's the last time you used. So the only time you have not been using is when you've been in custody.
No, I would use recreational, off and on.
So when you're in custody, I mean, I know sometimes people make things at the jail, but you use when you're not in custody.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the thing. I need you to be 100% honest with me, because if I grant your application for deferred adjudication, if you're unsuccessful in a motion to revoke this file, you're looking at 2 years in the state jail facility. I want you to be successful. Obviously, the state and your counsel wants you to be successful. So what have you been using in the past?
I use methamphetamine.
And what else?
That was
And how often were you used?
recreational. Once or twice a month maybe.
All right, so once or twice a month does not result in you stealing clothes at Melrose and having drugs in your bra. So, I mean, it's more than once or twice a month. Because otherwise, CPS would not have been in your life.
I'm sorry.
The CPS in your life for drugs and everything?
No.
Why?
Because I was in an abusive relationship.
And so people always say that, but I do know that CPS will not, you've done CPS. CPS is not removing children from your custody or allowing your mother to take your children because you're being abused. Either they're removing them because you decide that you're going to stay with that guy and not put your children first, or either because there's drug use. But if you have an issue where you're in an abusive relationship, CPS will help you out of that abusive relationship. But if you choose to stay and choose the man over your children,
VO, here's a tough truth. Claiming you're staying for the kids while living in chaos doesn't hold up in court. The judge is laying it out: you stay with the man or you protect your kids. One choice keeps your rights, the other can cost you everything.
or play somewhere else.
And also for stability, I didn't have no form of stability. I was homeless.
No, CPS will help you get housing. Your attorney will tell you that.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but the CPS worker said that she was not allowed to help me.
No,
That is true.
yes. Well,
They can help get them on the list.
Yeah, we'll get them on the list.
She said that, I'm sorry, she's on that time. It said that she was not allowed to. She has no screens in that department.
They do if you're in their children's court for addiction.
One question.
Yes.
Did they ever file a
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. How far did you go in school? All right, what are you planning on doing with your life?
I plan on going to go apply at Toyota and UPS.
All right. So I'm going to require parenting classes. Once you complete parenting classes, 100 hours of community service will be deemed satisfied. I'm not going to order you to go to a trade school or obtain a higher level education, but if you do, if you get your CDL license or something of that nature, then the remaining hours will be deemed satisfied. All right, we can go off the record. In this court, communication is key. In order to be successful, talk to your probation officer. If you feel like you're going to use drugs, talk to your probation officer and let your probation officer know. People will tell you, your attorney will probably tell you. Normally, I do not revoke people because they're testing positive if they're trying to help themselves, right? So by you calling probation and telling them, I'm going to use, that's not necessarily going to get you revoked, because you need to know what you need to do in order to be clean and sober. And while you have this safety net, you need to use it. If you feel as though probation is not addressing, you can always come to the court. You understand?
VO, 3 years deferred adjudication, that means no conviction if she follows the rules. Parenting classes, probation check-ins, drug-free living, it's all on her now. Do you think she can turn it around? Or is this just the calm before another storm?
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 4387, State of Texas versus Alberto Navidad Fernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
No.
Defense?
The attorney record is Monica Guerrero. Joseph states in standing in to cover. Mr. Hernandez, will you give this court permission for me to do this?